Hey guys, what is up? It's me, CroffStudios, and I'm here with a new LEGO 2014 set review. And I'm here with set 76018, Hulk Lab Smash. It is 398 pieces, retails for $49.99 here in the USA, and it contains 5 minifigures. So let's take a look at our box. Here's a look at the front of your box. And then here is the back of your box. Here are the instruction manuals you get in the set, and you get 2 of them. And on the back of the first one, you get a LEGO Club ad. And then in the second one, when you go to the end of it, you get 1 ad for a LEGO Spider-Man set and a couple of other sets that are in there. And then a LEGO Marvel Superheroes video game ad. And then on the back, it has the Screaming Kid of Death. Also in this set, you get a disappointment. In this set, you get a pretty decent amount of extra pieces. And you also do get a brick separator in this set. Alright guys, first up for minifigures here is Thor, and I don't really like this version that much. He's just okay. Not really the best. I mean, he doesn't have any leg printing whatsoever. The old one didn't either, but I like the dark blue better. You can see his face right there, doesn't have a beard or anything, and he does have that dumb yellow hair that I do not like. They've always given him that. It just doesn't go along with the other hair very well. And then when you turn his head around, you do get this. Which, I mean, he does make that expression, but it's kind of dumb looking, if you really ask me. So, let's take a look at his back printing. Then here's Thor's back printing, which is actually pretty decent looking. And then when you turn this around, here's a better look at the torso printing. Alright guys, up next is Falcon, and I do like this figure. I don't really like the red that much. I mean, it's okay. I know it's from the show and stuff like that. But I'd rather just get one that's like the Captain America movie, which was like so much better looking than this. He does get the translucent wings, which is exclusive to him. And then you can see his head right there. Here's a little white mask, and he has his face under there. You can see it. Kind of looks like Rhodey's from Iron Man 3 from the War Machine minifigure. Now you can see his torso printing is very detailed. So take off his hair right there so we can turn him around and take a look at his back head, which is very dumb. I guess he does smile in the movie sometimes when he's fighting, but I would have rather just seen maybe an angry face or something. And then let's take a look at our back printing. And then here is his back printing. Alright guys, up next is Taskmaster, and he's probably my favorite minifigure in the set, out of the smaller figures, not including Hulk. But I really do like this figure. You can see the white hood is exclusive to this minifigure. I wish they would make more white hoods in sets, but they don't. You can see his little shield right there. I don't know if that's exclusive or not. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it may be unexclusive because I think I've seen it with other figures. Then you can see his head right there, so you can see his face, which is very evil looking. It's awesome. And then you can see his back head, which is awesome too. It looks more realistic than a regular skull. I think this one's a lot better. And then when you do take his head off and his cape, you can see his torso printing a bit better. And then when you turn him around, he does have very nice back printing. Alright guys, up next is MODOK, and he's the last minifigure here, like for the smaller figures. And then you can see his gigantic head, which is crazy. I really like it. Very nice mold. The one thing is it kind of comes off easily. Like, you can see it kind of just pops off pretty easily. Kind of wobbles around a little bit. But it's not that big of a deal. I mean, you can see his arms right there. No leg printing. I wish they would have given us some leg printing. But you do get this gigantic mold for him, since he has like the huge head and stuff. But you can see, looks very nice. And the one thing that I really like about it too is how his torso right here is just a complete pearl gold color, which is a really cool add-on to the set. Very nice. And then you can see his angry face right there. And then there's a better look at the top of his head. So I think they did a pretty good job on MODOK. I think he looks pretty cool. I just wish they would have given us maybe a little bit of back printing. Alright guys, last up is the Incredible Hulk. Now, I love the Hulk. This Hulk is actually a lot better than the one in the Avengers, just because of his purple pants. I really wanted to see a purple pants version of him from like the movie and stuff, the Hulk movie, if you guys have seen that. But you can see his the back of him is molded very well. It's basically the same mold as the old one, just different colored pants, and I don't know if his expression's a little different. It might be the same though. But you can see right here how his arms are connected into his body. Very nice mold. I've always loved this Hulk mold. They did just a perfect job on this. Just basically a recolor of the pants, or a molding of the purple plastic on there instead of tan. So I think they did a very good job on it. Alright guys, so here are the first two things you get in the set. And first off, you get this little robot type of thing. And you can see the little feet at the bottom are very cool, and you get a little red piece down there. And then you can see the R2 unit body that's yellow. I think that's exclusive to this set. That's very cool. I really like that piece in yellow. Then you do get flick missiles on it. Fire pretty well, just as usual. And then you get the MODOK chair right here. But the thing is, it kind of tips over, just barely touch it, and it falls over. You can see sometimes. Barely touch it. And we're going to take MODOK and put him on here. We've got MODOK right here. Put his arms up and just set him down. And you can see it kind of counterweights it, but if he's not on the chair, it'll fall over quite easily. But if he is on the chair, it'll make it so it stands up a lot easier. So I like that, and how it can fly around and stuff. So this does have to do with a feature in the set, so let's get straight on to the set. Alright guys, so here is the actual lab. So you can see a big overview of it. I'm just going to turn it slowly and take a couple little views at it. You can see how big it is right here. We're going to put the Hulk next to it so I can show you how big it is. It's actually quite big. About the right price for $50 set. About the price, like, you know, right building area, pretty big. And then I don't like the back that much because it's kind of weird, all these mixed up colors back here and stuff. I'll go into detail on that after I'm done with the 360 here. You get a little ladder back here and stuff. So let's get straight onto this little gun right here, I guess you could call it. So this is basically has to do with a feature. You can see how this moves up, and it has a lightsaber blade and stuff. It has that nice clear dome piece right there. And then you can see how it spins around quite easily. It's not one of those things where it just clicks around. I like this a lot better. So basically the feature is you can take MODOK, like I said. He is in this feature, and you can basically put him right there. His face is kind of smushed on the computer, but doesn't really matter. You can basically turn it and fire it. And then another feature, basically, like the big feature with this gun, is that, turn it around right here, basically press this and it explodes. So that is a very nice feature. You get these nice pieces right here, and then this is a sticker, unfortunately, but it can hook on pretty easily. Just a red piece in there, it doesn't really matter, I guess, though. And then you can see how those two are done. This kind of looks like a Halo gun. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. This kind of looks like a Halo gun right here. But you can see, just put these pieces back on here, and then that's how it goes back together. But I think they did a very good job with that feature. Very nicely done. So let's go on to the next feature. Alright guys, so here's the next little area right here, and you can see you get a little fire hydrant, and then you get a little light right here. So basically the feature is you just pull it and it kind of falls. So we're going to go ahead and take a minifigure and just put him up there. Let's take Thor, for example. Since I don't really like him that much, we're going to make him die, obviously. And then you can see right there, it just falls pretty easy, and then pretty sturdy. So I like that feature, how they made it sturdy even when it's not falling. And then there's the little ladder I was talking about earlier, right there. So back this up a little bit, and we're going to take a look at the next feature right here, which is right in the middle. So basically you just, I don't know how you're supposed to exactly do it. I think you just pull this and it just falls like that. And what I like to do the most, I'm pretty sure this is basically what it means. Basically put these right here. Let's just put it back together. Pretty nicely done. So basically, I'm guessing that you take the Hulk and you just kind of smash him through like this. Just kind of smash him through, like he's breaking through a wall. So that's basically what it is, I'm guessing. But I have a pretty good idea that this is what it means. And then you can see the stickers on here are pretty detailed. It has Thor's hammer, and then on this one it has Hulk and stuff, and some more keypads. They are stickers though. So, and then you do get another sticker up here that says AIM. Advanced Idea Mechanics. So, yeah, let's go on to the next feature. Alright guys, so here's the next little area right here, and you can see how he's just sort of sitting right here, Thor is. And basically you just do this, and it kind of explodes the whole entire thing, which is a very nice feature. This is just hooked on by these two pegs, and then these two are hooked on right here. You can see the stickers that are on there. That sticker's kind of useless, but kind of like this one. Pretty cool, and then it just kind of sits on here. Not really the best, because the top of the jail cell, I'll show you right here. Let's move the tripod up a little bit. You can see how it's just kind of open right there. So obviously Thor can jump, so he could just jump out, and then you do get some red pieces in there, unfortunately. And then moving up right here, you can see some of the little guns and satellites that are up here, and then you do get these two yellow satellite pieces. They're not really satellites, but they're antennas. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I don't know if I showed you guys this. This does have a sticker right here. So turning this around on the very back, there is a door, like just a small yellow door right here that leads into here, so Thor could probably break out of that too. And then here's the bridge, nothing really much to it. Has these little yellow rails. I like how they included those in the set. So those are basically all the features, and one big problem too is that they just put these random red pieces here. I just don't know why they do that. But that is basically it for the actual lab. So let's go on to our ratings. Alright guys, now onto the rating on this set. This set is a pretty nice set, actually. I wasn't really liking the look of it when I saw the pictures, but then once I got it, I kind of get where they're going with the set. It's kind of just a play set, really. This set's more of a junior set, I'd say, because it's sort of like for little kids. Some of the features, I mean, they're cool features, but obviously all of them are almost the same. You get 3 of the exact same feature, except different types of areas, like the Hulk smashing through that one thing, then the jail cell breaking up and exploding, and then the gun exploding too as well. So it's kind of, I don't like how they just kind of repeated the features, but I guess they're cool, because when you explode them all, it's just a huge mess in front of the lab. It's pretty cool, and it looks like Hulk just destroyed the place. So that's pretty cool. So this set is going to get a 9 out of 10. It sort of shows how older fans would get this set too, just because of the minifigures. They put 5 minifigures in here, and they're all exclusive. So that is one of the bigger draws of the set for older fans. And then they also appeal to younger fans because they put all these little features and stuff in it. And then I don't like on the box how they didn't show those antennas at all. I mean, they are... No, they aren't even on the side either. I think if they are on the back, yeah, they're sort of on the back right there. But I didn't even know those were in the set when I saw the box. So that's kind of weird because I didn't even think those antennas came in. I just thought they were those red pieces on top. So... that is basically it for this review. Make sure to comment and subscribe, and I hope you've enjoyed.